trade recap for Friday the 26th of June and Thursday the 25th of June. So the trade I took on Friday, it was a pretty bad day. The market was moving quite weirdly. I could have just hopped off, honestly. It wasn't as bad as Thursday though. This was not even a terrible setup, so I waited at market open. This is what I took. So I saw for the last hour of pre-market we was manipulating to the downside, which gave me some sort of confluence that I wanted to look for some continuation shorts. However, normally in the direction you manipulate in, you distribute in the other, so I did not take that into consideration. But yeah, during pre-market, manipulating to the downside, then we pumped up during market open, creating this bearish rejection block. I marked out from the high to the low with my fib tool, waited for price to come back into the OTE level. Then I wanted to just target Asia low, because right here we took out London low and I just wanted to come and target the Asia low. So I entered in my position here, tapped OTE, immediately dumped down, came so close to break even, and then I got stopped out right away. So obviously if I went break even right here, my trade would have been fine, but I didn't. However, maybe I should have went break even right here, because there was a low here that I could have used, like the most recent low rather than this low. Then I think I just called it off for the day there, because I took another trade on NQ after that. I only lost like 200, but it was just a re-entry on the same trade pretty much. But then right here, this is why I like, right here, this is the true move of the day. Right here I think was very like too quick, and this is definitely why I should be waiting for 10 a.m. So that I took this 9:30 rejection block and it didn't work. You wait for 10 a.m. We manipulate up during 10 a.m. We come down, sweep out a bunch of liquidity. We're inside of a 5-minute gap. We create this bullish rejection block. I could mark out the rejection block. Over here we tap back into OTE. I could enter my position targeting, there was a New York high right here. Boom, would have hit full TP, and I would have put my stops around here just below the rejection block. So if I wait till 10 a.m. and then take the rejection blocks, it's so much more of a clean move, because look, we've got all these stacked up low resistance highs. We had multiple high time frame draws of liquidity up here to target as well. Just after 10 a.m. manipulation, this was a perfect move. Then the other trade, I don't know if I've got it on this chart. No, I think it's on here. Thursday, this was Thursday. So coming onto the charts, which was around here, like during pre-market, I was very bearish for the day. I wanted to see shorts. I had analysis in my Discord server. I said I wanted to see us come up here, tap into a 4-hour gap, and then short, because we had equal lows. We then had London low, we then had Asia low, then we had this huge 15-minute gap to target as well. It was the freest shorts of all time. However, we just did not tap the gap. We had this data high right here and a 4-hour gap here. I wanted to see us at market open, which was around here, come up, sweep out. Well, no, market open was over here, but like during the pre-market, market open, I want to see us come up, sweep out the data high, tap into the 4-hour gap, short down to all of these draws of liquidity that I had marked out. But during pre-market, we just dumped 1 billion points with no retests, taking out all the draws of liquidity I had before market even opened. Or it was as market was opening. So we already dumped and took out 2 draws in pre-market. Then within the first 10 minutes of market opening, took out all of my main draws. Then by 10 a.m, everything that I wanted to target was gone. So in a scenario like that, it just would have been smart to just get off the charts for the day, because what is the point of trading when my entire bias got destroyed before I even got into a trade? So in this, I was looking for a retest of shorts, because there's no way I wanted a long when we had this giant dump, because there's just so many gaps above. I think it was around here I looked for a short. I shorted, came down a little bit in profit, got stopped out. Then it went to full TP here with this candle because I was targeting gap. But yeah, I would just say next time I see market take out all my draws and then it just chops, I should just get off the charts. There's no point looking for a trade, because look at this. Then the main win I took this week was super clean, super nice. Literally market during pre-market, manipulating to the downside. I was long biased for the day, so this was good to see. Manipulating to the downside, created a huge bullish rejection block after sweeping out some liquidity over here. Marked out my OTE level. Waited for a retest. We touched into OTE. I entered in my position. We had equal highs to target, then there was London highs to target as well. Full TP. This was a super clean trade. And the reason this was a clean trade is because the reason this is a clean trade and the other one that I took is not. And you can clearly see the difference between them two. Right here, I shorted a rejection block when we had gaps above, stacked up liquidity above, equal highs above, gaps above, no real manipulation. Like, this was a bad trade because we had some liquidity to target here, not much. We had so much up here. In the winning trade, there was no liquidity to target. We basically only had highs to target, and we manipulated to the downside and then longed. Here we manipulated to the downside and then shorted. So this was an A+ setup, very clean trade. This was not. And then here, same rule applies. Manipulated up, distributed down, created a bullish rejection block, tapped into OTE, hit full TP. It's just about analysing what I have available, because look at this. So many equal highs to target here. So much stacked up liquidity. And then obviously, yeah, at this point we could have shorted, but it would not have made sense, because why would I want to short into all these gaps? We could just get a retest and long. This was a beautiful trade. I didn't take it, but I was just analysing the charts after I lost. This was clearly a bad trade. And then this one was obviously a clean trade as well. Pretty obvious and clear to me where my improvements could be. Just going to back test it and then forward test over this week where I can improve what I did wrong, etc.